Hi, Arman. I hope that you are doing well. I heard that you got stuck in the snowstorm in North Carolina. So I hope that you're safe and you're doing well and that you make it back home intact and doing okay. All right. So last we met, we were playing through our Allegro, and let me tell you, it sounded really good. You really pulled it together there. But if you remember, our Allegro was really focusing on the skips that we've been reading and playing on the piano, right? Well, in our next piece, The Elephant Ride, we're going to be doing a little bit more work with those skips. They're going to be really important. And honestly, we're going to see a lot more of it from this point out. So it'll be good getting used to it. But remember, a skip happens whenever you move from one line to the very next line, whether that be the next line above it or the next line below it. And the same thing happens with our spaces. You could skip from a space to the next space up or to the next space down. So remember that whenever you see that, you'll also skip physically with your fingers based on which note you're playing, right? Okay, looking at this piece, our elephant ride, look directly at the end, and what do we see? There's no repeat sign, so we only have to play through it one time, right? We see our time signature is in 4/4, and now we get to look for our dynamics. Let's pour through it for a second. Let's pour through it for a second. Well, look here. We only have mezzo forte as our dynamic. So we're going to stay moderately loud for this piece, right? Next step, what do? We clap through it. So you can pause the video here and go through and clap the rhythm of this piece. Whenever you're done, you can just come back here. All right. So we've clapped through our piece. Now, let's look for patterns because we know patterns make learning this stuff real easy, right? I want you to take your pencil and I want you to circle the very first measure. And after you circle it, really look at it. What do we have? We start on G, then we skip up to a B. Then we skip up to a D, and then we skip up to F. Now, I want you to go through this whole piece and see if you can find any measures that match the first one. I'm certain you will be able to find some. And even that alone, finding that pattern throughout this piece, wherever it may be, is going to make it a lot easier to learn. After you go through and do that, with the remaining measures, you can go through and mark off where your steps are going up, or if you have any skips, any other skips anywhere else. And yeah, this will be a really fun one. I think you'll like this piece a lot. And whenever you get it down and whenever we meet again, we'll make a little duet out of it. Okay, Armand, it was really good giving you this information. Again, I hope that you stay safe, and I will see you next week, buddy. You have a good one.